What's going on, TSP Nation, and welcome for another edition of TSP episode 169. Just the three TSP boys this week talking shop. I had my battle with Penske way back then. Now, Bobby has his battle with Lowe's. Our very own Joe the Greek tries the Chizza from KFC that we talked about last week, and he gives his review. Around the Mill with Dill is loaded this week. Rhianna performs for a billionaire son's wedding in India. LeBron James makes history yet again by surpassing 40,000 points, first to ever do so. The fast food chain Wendy's is discussing surge pricing. If you can't afford to eat out, just have cereal for dinner. So says the Kellogg CEO. An old video surfaces of Millionaire Preacher Kenneth Copeland. And does he have demon eyes? And McDonald's, or I should say WcDonalds, has a new sauce, and we have reviews called the WcDonald's sauce. And people questioning the advertisements for the anime. I have just the person to cold call that has the answer. And we wrap it all up with everyone's new favorite segment, TSP Tiers. This week we are tiering Pop Tart Flavors. If you like this video, be sure to give us the thumbs up. It definitely helps us with the algorithms. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to our page to get all the latest news and updates of all new episodes. Also, if you're not already, be sure to follow us at TSP_2019 on all of our social media platforms. That's X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. If you have already, we appreciate the love and continued support. Have a wonderful week, friends, and enjoy the episode.
You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in. You are now tuned. You are now tuned in to the TSP. Got the game in our hand like a PSP. Bob, Dylan, Joe, one hell of a show. All them other podcasts, let it go. That y'all recording boring, gotta snore. TSP hitting like teeth early in the morning. Been doing all things since 2019. Pay respect, bow down, baby, kiss the ring. Take a second, enjoy the moment. You witnessing greatness. Still welcome if you new, forgiving your lateness. You streaming in your car, then let it ride. If you on the YouTube, like the video, subscribe. You are now tuned in to the TSP. You are now tuned in to the You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in to TSP.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 169. Oh, yeah. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, my co-hosts, Dylan the Savage and Joe the Greek. Boys, it's just the boys this week, too, by the way. So it's good to see you guys.
What's going on, brothers?
He said, there he is.
69.
You know,
169, baby.
yes, sir, skis.
Almost 170.
D-Lo, I feel like we always got to do a D-Lo check. So how are the vibes this week, man?
You know, it's kind of like a roller coaster these days. You ride them up, you ride them down, you go over some humps.
Sometimes you go home.
You go home or you go home.
Boom.
Go home merch line. Maybe in the horizon. We'll see. I ain't iron t-shirts. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right. So, got to work up a couple designs. You know, I already got one customer. Our previous guest, Richard Karszewski, a fellow Polish man.
Your brother in arms.
Absolutely. You know, just like The Rock said, family is everything. So,
it's like Vin Diesel.
Don't get smacked.
Can you smell what the bloodline is cooking?
This is going to get taken out of context. Please, ahead of time. This is going to get crazy.
Well, it was a reference from what? Was it last night or something? Or a couple nights ago?
Friday.
Yeah.
Look at my guy here, man.
Yeah, you get murky water when a white dude starts yelling about bloodlines.
He was getting a lot of flack for that, you know? So maybe it's cooking up some kind of, you know, I don't know what they call it, dialogue or story script or something.
Storyline, yeah. I mean, we're less than a month away from, a little over a month, just over a month away from WrestleMania. So this shit's gonna start heating up. The Rock's gonna be on SmackDown the next 3 weeks. So start seeing where this whole thing goes, man. Him and Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, it's gonna be big, man.
They're cooking up something.
Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Best time of year, man, for sure. I got my Undertaker hoodie on, so your boy's ready to roll.
How long has Undertaker been retired for?
Like 5,
2 years.
It's been a little while, right?
2 or 3.
I feel like it's been longer than that, but that's pretty crazy. Yeah, the vibes here though are good. We're doing all right, As from a sports gambling standpoint, you always got to touch up on that.
Yeah.
We've been down in the ditches. We took the car to a foam pole, if you will, and yeah, it was bad. You get kind of like always chasing your big one, and I think the biggest mistake here is always looking at online. It's kind of like when people go on Instagram, right? And people are only going to post what the people want other people to see. So they're always going to look, and you're going to see all this man, I wish I could be doing all this stuff, having a life and going on cruises and all this fun shit and beaches and bars and clubs and whatever they're posting, having a great time. But you never see the pain behind the pictures. That's kind of like how when you see a bunch of winning bet slips of lottery tickets, if you will, and unfathomably can never win those tickets, but you're always trying to chase and maybe I can do that. Maybe I can do that. Bad decision. Don't do it. Don't be chasing, especially chasing losses. And I'm not working with big units or anything, but I'm just, a loss is a loss. And it's more than just money. It's pride. You can hit the confidence. You can feel like a loser, but you're not. You get back up, because when you get knocked down, you get back up again. Ain't no one going to keep you down. Famous song.
Now?
Can we get transparent on here though?
Yeah. Just tell us you're fucking up, dog. Tell us how bad you lost.
I didn't. My bankroll went down to 0, and
from what?
Well, here's the thing. That's exactly what happened, and we talked about it. And he said, "All right, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna formulate my plan and do all this shit." And 6 hours later, he says,
"That was not 6 hours."
Less than 8.
He made another deposit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I took a full day.
It was the same day. At least when I talked to you, it was the same. Within the same.
Unreal.
What you just said is what we've been preaching, man. Is don't go chasing the big winners, because here's the thing with parlays, you're gonna lose substantially more than whenever you win.
Yeah, FanDuel asked me if I enjoyed betting on this app, and I was like, no. And I told him why. I was like, you guys give out these fucking pennies on the dollar boost, 30%, right? And it has to be long odds, plus 400 or greater or longer, what they say. It's yeah, here's your 30% boost, but it has to be an unfathomable amount of parlay. You have to at least make a 4+ leg parlay, or bet on one single ridiculous bet to get a boost. And it's you think I'm dumb or just stupid? Okay, because the only way I can use this 30%, you think it's enticing to do so. You should be able to do it on any bet, like they do with the live bets. You can put it on a single whatever bet, add 30%, boom. I'm just trying to make a nice minus 115 into maybe a plus 106 or something like that. I'm not trying to here's your plus 400 odds parlay and we'll make it plus 580. You know what I'm saying? They should just.
DK
whatever.
is, as long as your legs are minus 500 or better, you get the boost. So I've been telling you, FanDuel is fucking ass. I don't know why you go over there.
DK, I hate their hate their platform. It's like Apple and Spotify. They do the same thing, and yeah, it's pretty much the same fucking thing. That you listen to music on both.
You think you're more familiar with the other one that you like?
It's more of a comfortability, familiarity, and a I don't know, just aesthetically more pleasing to bet on, I guess.
Aesthetically, not when you look at that bankroll.
It's gonna be 0 either way, Bobby. Let's be honest. A 0 looks like a 0 on any app,
That's
all
fair.
right.
That's fair. Joe, how about yourself, man? This is our time to catch up with your ass. So
I don't know what the fuck you even just said.
Yeah,
honestly,
trying to get away from that into whatever you're into these days. Remote control. Where's the scientist at? That's what the people want to know.
Where's the lab coat?
Well,
When's he coming out
I'm
of
kind
hiding?
of delayed on that, right? 'Cause I have a couple things like cooked up, right?
All right.
But I don't know, like, what way I want to do it. Like, I don't know what way I want to take it. Like, my brother wants to help me, but we haven't been able to link up, so that's kind of the delay. Because he's got some fucking funny ass ideas, you know what I mean? But currently thawing out a pork shoulder for him to come over next weekend. The one I was talking about on last episode. That bitch is still frozen. It's like 12 pounds. I'm gonna see what's up with that. But yeah, pretty much just hunting down DBZ cereal boxes and going to work. That's about it. And painting RC cars.
And Dylan thinks we live these extravagant lives compared to him. It's
I don't know where he got that idea from.
I don't know. I'm gonna have a better weekend this weekend, whatever. Hopefully, get out of here and go do a little picnic with the family at a park or something. Enjoy the nice weather that we had because it was pretty shitty the end of the last week. So,
February, it got cold, man.
Gave us one last fuck you. Yep.
Well, we're only in March, so just don't think we're already about to just jump into spring.
No, February. February gave us one last fuck you before they said sayonara.
Yeah, but
so
winter it likes to linger, so that's for sure. I mean, this can be very nice this week, like today through I think most of the week if I remember correctly.
It's gonna be high mid-60s. Oh, it's gonna be great.
70 tomorrow. 60. It's gonna rain Tuesday, but other than that, it's gonna be in the 50s, high 40s, which for March, it's pretty damn good. And here's the thing: to segue into my shit week. Today was the initial planned maiden voyage for my new grill, but that grill is not at this home. It's still at Lowe's. And it's been quite a week with that. It's gotten better. It's not over yet, but we'll start from the top. You guys, I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. I'm excited. Never had my own brand new grill. Hand-me-downs for my first two. Got nothing wrong with it. They both did the fucking thing. I'm a fucking maestro. No matter what, I'm behind. Grill, women, whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or just woman, because there's only one in my life. So I have to probably retract that. And really, in all reality, I'm going to probably regret even saying that in the first place. I love you, Terry. Anyways, this past Tuesday was the delivery date for the grill. So Monday, I initially was going to take off early because when you get that motherfucker, you can't just fire it up and then you start doing your thing. You got to do the burn in, and then you got to do like 2 or 3 sessions of like seasoning like you would with your flat top grill or whatnot. So you fucking extend the life of that grill, for basically eternity, unless you really fuck some shit up. So Monday was going to be the day that it shows up because it was supposed to arrive between 10:30 and 2:30. Then I was going to get all that bullshit done. So come this weekend, I can throw on. I got pork shoulders, ribs. What I got? I mean, I'm fucking been just stacking it up in the freezer for when this thing finally gets here. So fast forward to Tuesday. I initially was going to take or leave work early, but then they're like, you just want the day off. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. We'll go get some breakfast and then grab the last couple things because I had to get an outdoor extension cord and shit because for that to plug it in. A few other things like some fire starters. And then I got 2 bags of Kingsford in the garage that I bought at Sam's Club, but then I just bought like a Kroger brand charcoal for this fucking burn-in and all that shit. So I'm not burning up my good shit. You can just use whatever to get through those first couple stages. But we get here. So I bought the grill and a cover. We show up or we get back here. Well, here's the whole thing actually. So we go to Bob Evans that morning over there in Northwood, and because I wanted to go run at Meyer after, and then right after we order breakfast. It's like 9:00. I'm getting text saying that the delivery drivers are on the way to my house. Mind you, that window, like I said, was 10:30 to 2:30. So I'm like, fuck. So we end up telling the lady that we're going to have to take everything to go. And I felt like an asshole because we had just sat down. She's pouring us coffee and getting our drinks and shit. So I'm on the phone with Lowe's and Tori's taking care of all that. You know, we still give her a tip and shit just because obviously with us just leaving abruptly, she essentially kind of lost out on, or maybe thought she lost out on money, but we still made sure to tip her, you know, what we would regardless. And then headed back home and sitting down to get ready to eat while we wait for these guys to show up. And Tori says they're here. So I pop out and I see these fucking moron drivers in a Lowe's truck whiz past my house. And then there's this little middle part in our street that you kind of use as like a turnaround. So they pull in, turn around, and I flag them down. Like, what's up? And then they come to find out these morons dropped the grill cover at my neighbor's house. So I had those fuckers pop out of their truck and give it to me. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I got a grill too. But Lowe's, being the phenomenal place they are, separated the two. I'm guessing. I think I got the, because I did it online. So the grill cover I think came from like the Fremont store, and then my grill is supposed to come from the North Toledo store. I would think it'd be better for them to just send the fucking grill cover from one store to the other, and then they come together instead of doing two separate. I mean, it just feels like a waste of resources. And these guys said they came from Cleveland, or you know, that's where they started the day at. So, I should have known there that my day was gonna fucking just get a lot more shittier because it's a third party service that they use. So these guys don't give a motherfuck about anything going on, you know, with orders and stuff. They're just trying to get through the fucking day. I mean, they expect that because I was starting to get a little shit at first because they were wanting me to, like, it pointing me off like, oh, it's over there on that porch. I'm like, well, you can go fucking get it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys,
Hey, you fucked up, dude, not
like,
me.
here's my address. There's the number. I don't know what, you know, what the fuck you guys are doing. Some fucko that was probably, you know, off some fucking weird ass vape. But so I got the cover. I'm getting text messages, you know, saying that they're on the way. You can track your order. So when you click that, it gives the option to go to the order, and it has like a little tracking button. So I was hitting it, and it pulls up a map saying that Will, or so whatever the fuck his name is, got 7 more stops till he gets to your house. So I'm like, okay, cool. So every,
at least it's coming.
30 minutes or so, I'm popping back on, and it's, you know, it's lowering 6 stops, 5 stops, and then all of a sudden it says they have arrived at my location. So I'm like looking around, seeing if they fucked up, went to the wrong house. They're not here. And I'm like, okay. So I just I'm thinking maybe because sometimes those things will fuck up, you know, an error out or something. So I'm like signing out, signing back in, and saying the same fucking shit that they arrived. And it stayed like that from like 12:30 until 4:00. And I finally get a call from this delivery service. It sounds like Joe's family runs, and says, hey,
fuck you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounded like it was Greek as fuck. Calling me, claiming, yeah, sorry, this morning your grill never got loaded. And this is 4:00, like an hour and a half after it's supposed to be here. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, well, they'll call you to give you a you know, a confirmation of when it's coming, or like, do you have a preference on when you need it to be here by and stuff. So in a little bit when I finish. Just kidding. He wants to have a fucking Pez at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know, where was I don't even know. He's fucked that all up.
Preferable time for drop off?
Oh yeah. So I told him like it's got to be Monday through Thursday because she works Friday, and she's here basically the entire week other than Friday. But it's got to be between like 9 a.m. and like 2:30 p.m. because she drops the kids off at school, picks them up, yada yada. So I hang up with them, and I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna call this North Toledo. I think it's the one on Alexis maybe. Yeah. And try to call. And then of course anymore, especially calling a place like that, you got to go through an automated system, and then you got to fucking it's like a fucking 8 fucking step thing. And sometimes they don't understand you. So I want to throw my goddamn phone through a wall. She's like, sorry, we didn't get that. And I'm speaking clear as goddamn, you know, as you possibly can. So some fucking robot's trying to tell me she can't understand it. I'm about to be like, fuck you. So I finally get through. I talked to the lady. I'm like, hey, like, I've been told all day like this girl's gonna be here. You know, I took a whole day off work. I spent $800 on the motherfucker. Like, I'm being told that it's supposed to be here between this time and now. An hour and a half after that, this guy from your guys' third party service is telling me it didn't get loaded. And this is where shit gets fucking murky and really starts to piss me off. She's like, it did get loaded, but they called us middle of the day saying that like the grill was like rattling around in the back of the truck, and then it fucking fell apart. So then that goes to my next set of questions, like how the fuck does that happen? Well, come to find out they had some fucking rookie ass motherfucking assembler, half-ass do the job, didn't assemble it correctly, so it just fucking fell apart. But at the same time, I'm saying clearly these guys didn't secure the grill in the back of the truck because, I mean, if it's rattling around, that means it's not. I mean, it's just fucking out in the middle, of the back of the truck and whatever. So she says, all right, so what we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to get you a new grill, and we're gonna reassemble it. I'll make sure we'll have one of our senior guys do it and all this other shit. But they don't we don't get that style of grill until like Tuesday, and then I got to see if one of the assemblers is available for that day. So I'm not quite sure when it's gonna show up. So then I'm like really fucking pissed because I'm like I said, I took an unpaid day too because I don't want to burn up all my fucking. It's fucking February. I'm not trying to burn up all my paid time 2 months into the year. So I took an unpaid day off. So I told her that I was like, I lost all this money thinking this was going to be here. I had this whole fucking week planned out, and like now it's fucking ruined. And and here's the thing, I was patient with her because she's not the one directly, responsible. And both of us being from Meyer, you've had a day where some dumbass before in your other shift fuck something up and you come in and now it's your fault and it sucks ass. So I keep that in mind anymore, even though I'm pissed off because they fucked up. Somebody's got to be responsible or take responsibility, and she did, and she was really helpful, took care of it. And then I got a call the next day saying we were able to get a grill in today, and we got like our top guy or whatever the fuck to assemble it, make sure everything's good to go. It'll be here on Monday. And I asked him, just like, I need you guys to watch these fuckers load it up, make sure it's secure, and we need to get it, make sure it comes here in fucking one piece, and then also make sure that once they unload it and leave, that as soon as I fucking lift the hatch, it doesn't fucking fall apart on me.
Also, make sure it's the right address.
Also true.
That one.
So, the one part that made it kind of cool was they took $200 off the fucking order, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's like 25% off because she initially said she's going to give me a discount. So I'm thinking they're going to throw some fucking, shitty ass 5% off or some bullshit.
Here's one bag of charcoal.
Bucks, so that knocked it down to $600. So that's pretty good. But it's not over yet. Monday is when it's supposed to arrive. I'm not taking another day off work. So Tori's going to be here to make sure everything's good to go. I hope, these guys, do what they need to do. And I've learned my lesson. This will be the first and last time that I go this route with, Lowe's or anywhere else that I buy like an appliance like that. But I just was thinking, I'm spending $800 on this motherfucker. They're offering free delivery and assembly. Like, why? Yeah. I mean, of course I'm going to take that route. Like,
like on the other end, I did that and it showed up, no issues.
Well, like I said, who owns the delivery company? So, you know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't my family. It was, one guy looked like you, and he showed up.
It makes even more sense, man. We get shit done, man.
I just buy it from the store and I build it myself.
And that's what I've come to learn. But I'm not mechanically inclined whatsoever. And plus those fucking instructions in there is always like connect 1A to fucking 3Z using fucking F6. I'm like, this is gonna sit here in my garage for.
Well, they also throw it in there like, hey, we'll assemble it for free and deliver it for free.
Yeah,
like they'll throw it in there. You're like, well, why not?
Phenomenal. That's gonna save me a shit ton of time. I don't have to go there after work one day and fucking out to Alexis. Like, yeah, great.
Well, shit, or load it up yourself, strap it down, all that dumb shit. You're like, all right, well, I can wait a couple days.
So yeah, man, that sucked, dude, because I was excited for weeks, and like I said, I had the whole fucking week planned out. Like Tuesday/Wednesday, we'll get all the fucking preseason and all that shit out of the way. So come the weekend when it's gonna be nice, like today, 60 degrees out, like I'd be having a fucking pork shoulder on that motherfucker right now, or ribs or any of the fucking
something.
Sort. But we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I get off from work and it's here and I can start fucking doing what I gotta do. But that remains to be seen. So
where are you trying to put it in your backyard? Hopefully they don't leave it like in the driveway.
That's what I was wondering too, because I want it to go in the same spot I had my previous grill.
You're
and
good
they're
luck
gonna have
hauling
to
that
bring it
fucker
back
up there.
We'll see though. Yeah, they could. I mean, technically, if they drop it off my driveway, I mean, it is technically delivered. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Hopefully,
I almost
they'll be-
guarantee you that's what the fuck they do because they put it in my driveway. I mean, luckily it's flat for me and with my garage, so the wife was able to just throw it in there.
We'll
Your
see.
shit's
With Tori
gravel,
being
too.
there, maybe they'll see like, okay, it's woman. So maybe we'll do what we got to do here. But we'll see. I mean, if it's got to sit there, then it is what it is. We'll take care of it when we get home. But I'm hoping they'll go one extra mile, especially after last week's fiasco.
Your driveway's gravel too, isn't it?
One side of it is, yeah.
Yeah, like your addition or whatever.
The
Yeah.
worst,
Yeah.
man. You got to pallet jack something through gravel.
Shit.
Yeah, nah, it's delivered. Check.
And we're done. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's gonna be 2 dudes, so it shouldn't be that fucking hard for them to just fucking
Just
take
lift
it to the
it.
back. But if, as I've seen, it's this delivery service definitely half-asses everything, so nothing will surprise me at this point. But yeah, my that kind of fucked my week up. But like I said, with that heavy ass discount and shit, it made me feel a little bit better. And
Think about the money you would have made at work, though. They didn't cover that.
It's about close, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe a little,
shit.
yeah, maybe like $100 more or something. But
Well, now that you gave us the veggies, give us the dessert. Anything good that happened this week?
actually, kind of, man. The day after, I'm home from work. I'm wrestling around with the kids and shit. And my oldest, who is not actually my kid, as you know, it's Tori's. I've been around her since she was 2. She's 10, and
Yeah, goddamn.
I consider her one of my kids, and she tells everyone like I'm her stepdad and stuff. But like, she's still infatuated with her dad. I mean, as you know, you should be, unless it's complete fucking asshole, deadbeat. But so we've never, it's just kind of always been like she calls me Bobby, and I'm good with that. That's just what our relationship is. But I don't know. It was Wednesday when we were messing around. She stopped, and then she just straight up asked if she'd call me dad, and it like caught me way off guard. So I just was like, I just couldn't really process this. So I was like, I don't care. But like reflecting on it, like in the last few days and stuff, it was just like, holy shit,
It's awesome though.
that's pretty cool. Like being a dad for both these guys, like my number one priority was just to fucking make sure I'm, doing dad
Doing
shit,
the best you can
being
do,
there for
yeah.
them and shit like that. And she comes home some of these weekends. I don't want to totally put all her business out there, but she comes home from her dad some of these weekends and just down and out because,
Not having a good time over there.
yeah, right. So without diving deep into that, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was cool, man. It's really cool. It makes me feel like I'm doing a good job being a father of these guys. So it's just like I said, it threw me way off guard because we've been around
That's
each other
awesome though, dude.
8 years, and I've always been Bobby, and I've 100% been okay with that because that's just one thing I've never wanted to step over any boundaries with that.
Yeah.
Even to the extent of like disciplining and stuff. I've never I don't know. I feel like there's just like a line there and stuff. I mean, if she gets out of line, she does some stupid shit. Obviously, I'll step in and do what I got to do. But there's like a couple lines beyond that I'm just like, I've stayed, in front of. But that definitely, especially being the day after that whole girl fiasco, that definitely
What a turnaround, dude. That's awesome.
raised me right back up. So yeah, pretty cool, man. Doing all right.
That's
Awesome.
crazy.
Glad to hear it. It kind of reminds me of those videos where in your situation, but like years later, well, maybe around this time frame where like you see like these stepdads, they like it's usually like their birthday or Christmas or something. They like open up some like package and it's official like adoption paperwork. Like those kind of crazy stories that you see.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. And then today, Sunday, I always like to do a little something special for Sunday dinner. I've been seeing all over TikTok and shit, and when I was doing my Googles and stuff, there's this Olive Garden chicken pasta where you'll just take 3 chicken breasts, season them up, some chicken broth, water, Parmesan, and then you'll take a whole bottle of Olive Garden Italian dressing, pour that shit all over the top, let it sit in the crock pot for like 6 hours on low. Pop that shit open, shred your chicken up, throw a block of cream cheese in there, some pasta, some like penne pasta noodles, and I'll probably add some other shit. Like I threw some onion in there to start. I'll probably throw some mushrooms. I got some spinach, some shit like that. Throw all that in there, mix it up, throw it in there for like another half hour, 45 minutes, and then apparently it's pretty good shit. I guess it's kind of like an Alfredo, but it's got a little tang to it because they.
Stupid question: do you got to cook the noodles before, or are they going to cook in the pot? Because I've seen it done both ways.
As far as what I've seen is you'll shred the chicken up, pour the noodles and shit with everything in there, and it'll cook all up. Because I think that's with that broth and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've just seen it done both ways, and I kind of prefer to let it cook in there myself.
Yeah, so
I don't want them like falling apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think it'll be good. Plus, we were just talking about that. I mean, nothing better than a crock pot fucking day. Easy.
Dude, set it, forget it type shit.
Yeah, it's the best.
I might fucking grill some steak with all this grill talk.
There you go. It can be nice. It's a nice day for it.
I gotta find a better.
If I could, I would.
Yeah, I gotta find some grill grates. I think I gotta get some new grates. I've had this.
Let me turn mine on with my phone.
Years now, but I don't have a cover for it because it got blown away in a thunderstorm. So,
wait, you haven't had that grill that long. Your grates are already going to shit.
A couple of years, yeah. The I don't know. Don't they have like a coating on them usually? Yeah,
that's why you gotta do that burning and shit. But yeah.
It's going to shit. So I need to buy some new grates. I just don't know what kind I need, but probably some kind of like cast iron type deal. How do you burn? How do you burn them? How do you burn and season your grates on a grill?
Heat it up, max it out.
Yeah, 350 for like an hour.
You just close it and set it, forget it.
Yeah,
we already have the grill. That for this is because it's from all the shit from when I was in the production line. All whatever the fuck's in there. You want to burn all that shit off.
Right.
But when you get your new grates, you'll just take a fucking spray the shit out of them, and then heat it up for like an hour and a half at like 350. And
I got a spray bottle that I have with vegetable oil or canola. I can't remember which one's in there.
Same. Yeah.
You just spritz it down because I got the big heavy like cast iron grate. Whatever handles of grates.
I don't have a spray bottle or anything. I'm sure I got plenty of vegetable oil. I'm probably just brushing.
I mean, you could put it on a paper towel and rub it on.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, same shit. They need to do for that cast iron pan. You need to take care of that soon.
Maybe I'll do the steaks on there.
There you go. You need to season the pan first too.
Well, I do the same thing, right? Just oil,
and you can toss it in your oven.
Shit, you can do them at the same time.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, you probably could fucking throw your grates in the oven too. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, actually.
I think it might be less messy.
And then you can save charcoal and all that shit.
Because when you got the what's it called, right? The Traeger one.
Yeah. Well, that's my smoker. I got I don't know what I have. I don't know what my grill is. Now I'm thinking about it. I'll have to look.
That's not good.
I mean, I haven't used it for months, so it doesn't come to my mind. But yeah, thinking about grilling some steaks Sunday. You guys know, back in the 850 days in the Gulf Coast, Sundays were steak days here in the Savage household.
Oh, I can't wait for them cinematics, baby.
Oh, the juice gonna be popping through your phone.
He's gonna have his fucking hand on the coals.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Melting the camera lenses.
Yeah.
Go home or go home.
Doesn't know how to use Zoom. Boom. Got it.
You already got because we did the shopping or I did a cover pick on Friday, and it was cool for the first time like a long time we put together our weekly menu, man. So we don't gotta worry about it during the week. Like last fucking however many months.
That's a game changer.
Every day. She'll text me in the day like, what should I pull on? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But now it's like I think tomorrow we're gonna do a Mississippi pot roast. Tuesday would be spaghetti. Wednesday she's gonna do because she makes really good fucking chicken chunks. On Thursday it's gonna be tacos, man. So it's gonna be a good week.
I made chicken chunks yesterday.
See, if you're really ahead of the game, you just be like an elementary school where you just have the whole month planned.
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's facts.
We do the whole week every time. We stick to it every time. No, shit happens. Tuesday comes around, you don't feel like cooking, grab a little Caesar's pizza, whatever, shit like that.
Yeah, we tried to do it. It probably lasted literally 1 week.
She works weekends and shit, so Mondays, like, she's usually like, all right, I really don't feel like going all out. So I figured Mississippi pot roast, that's gonna be just like today, another crock potter. Put that bitch in the morning, and you don't gotta do fucking jack shit the rest of the day. So
I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight.
That's the beauty of the crock pot.
The crock pot?
Say that again?
That's the beauty of a crock pot.
No.
Run that back.
What's on your mind, man?
We both heard it, dog.
Come on.
We both heard it.
Here's the thing. I thought it was extremely deliberate because you're a dealer.
Yeah.
Boner stocking sauce. I mean, cock pot. It all goes together. That's the one time you're gonna try to fucking like hide the fact that you have 30 mess ups every episode.
Wait, it's okay. We're an ally.
Yeah,
it's okay.
No, yeah.
Speaking of Cox, man, the Drake Dick line, man, took its first loss. But here's the thing.
Guys are stupid.
I think it's because you had to change because it was at 8.5, so I had to change the spread to 9.5. So I'm thinking you can't change the spread. It's got to be a preset 9.5 or more.
Yeah, they're 4.5 today.
It's got to be a Drake. Yeah, so you can't do that. That's the D-Lo Dick line right there. So
whoa, give us Polish guys a little more credit.
4.5? I mean, that was what's wrong with that? It's all right,
dude. I mean, walking around like that.
Well, I'm sorry. We got fucking. Like you want me to say you got a 10-inch hog? No one will believe you.
No,
4.5. Even people are probably like, all right, he's trying to give him.
Be so uncomfortable.
Yeah, no shit.
Be knocking my kneecaps.
We're not fucking running around hard up like that all day.
The grandfather clock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. Touching water yet?
Catching water.
You touching water yet?
And when you shit?
My balls? No.
You will.
Keep it cold in the bathroom for a reason.
That won't matter.
Well, before we jump into the mill and stuff, because it's pretty loaded this week. When you tell the people what the plan is until you return to nights as far as Monday releases, and I don't know what the fuck. I mean, YouTube lately has been real weird. I mean, last week was kind of
explain
a
that situation
mistake on that side, but yeah, go ahead.
So I got a specific tab. I have everything set up to try to make my
you're gonna like this
the post process so much easier. Okay. So I have tabs set up for when I distribute to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and all that stuff. So when I click on the Spotify tab, it goes directly, or not Spotify. When I click on the YouTube tab, it takes me directly to the TSP YouTube channel, which you all should be subscribed to at TSP_2019. If you haven't already, please skullfuck that subscribe button. So it does do that. It takes me right to the TSP channel, and right there, I can just upload new videos. And for some reason or another, I did that. It was right there at the TSP channel. And I went to go upload a video. Lo and behold, somehow my Google account got switched from the TSP Google account to my personal Google account. So even though I was on the TSP YouTube channel and I went to go uploaded it to my personal YouTube channel as opposed to the TSP. Everything else was uploaded on Spotify, Apple, etc., where you can listen to it. But when Bobby's like, it's on everything except for YouTube. And I'm like, what? I did it at the same time. It should be on there. I look, it's not on there. And then just for shits and giggles, I look at my other account and boom, it's right there. It's uploaded to my own personal account. The one and only video I've ever posted on that account is on there. So I immediately just take it down because it was only posted for 5-10 minutes. But
because your responses were just very funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something because I don't even know what happened last week. Oh, I know what happened last week. It didn't complete its upload, like my computer. Because sometimes I'm in a rush now that I'm on days because I'm just like trying to squeeze everything in the mornings and trying to get it posted and uploaded. And so what I do is I let it upload and I go to the gym to get my workout in, so I don't have to cancel everything just to do a post production. And my computer must have fell asleep during the uploading process and finalization.
It fell asleep, huh?
Huh?
He said my computer fell asleep.
Well, you know what it does.
I understand. The way you said it, though, made me laugh. I don't know what it was.
But yeah, that's what happened. And it didn't finish publishing. Or doing its final checkups on like their copyrights and all that kind of stuff. So when I got home, I was able to wake it up, give it a nice little wake up computer. And it started doing its processing again. So I guess YouTube can't do that while the computer's on downtime, if you will.
Taking a nap.
But back to the original news. If you do follow us at TSP_2019 on all our platforms there, you would have noticed that we posted something on those pages notifying that due to the scheduling conflicts of work life being switched to a whole 180-degree turn for me, it's kind of hard to squeeze that doing like a back-to-back recording to post-production and still having all that family time and all that stuff within it. So episodes, instead of 6 a.m. releases, are going to be gold to release at 10 a.m. Still on Mondays, every Monday, but 10 a.m. kind of gives me a better cushion to square everything away and get it posted and uploaded before I go to work for the day. So 10 a.m. until further notice. For any of the latest news on updates of TSP, you can follow us at TSP_2019 on X, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube as well. And Facebook. We have a Facebook as well. We got them all.
That's right. And lastly, before we jump in the mill, I am currently working on a little, I keep calling it a mini vlog, but it's going to end up trying to be kind of a full length type deal, but a lot shorter than the first one. I went out to Cleveland with the family to Cheesecake Factory and then B.A. Sweetie, which is supposedly the biggest candy store in the country. So took some videos of what we got for lunch, and then just some of the craziness at this candy store and just all the shit they offer, which I didn't even really get the entire thing either, just because shit goes on forever and ever, and it's just busy, man. So but yeah, I'm hoping to have that out maybe midweek again, I think, which is what we did. So I'm about 60% of the way through editing and shit. So I'm hoping to get that finished on today's Sunday, and then hopefully get that over to D-Lo to get dropped midweek.
There it is. You wanted them, you're getting them. The hottest vlogs in podcast history.
That's right. We got the little dog in attendance too.
Heyo, what's going on? Oh, you can't hear me. I forgot.
But D-Lo, let's get into the Millie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you were ready for that, Joe? Oh, that's got it. I hope that's a thing every week now. Just gonna, barge through the door next week, crash to that back wall,
like the fucking Kool-Aid man. Oh shit! Welcome to this edition of TSP's Around the Mill with Dill, edition 1. Well, it's not probably 169. We didn't start from day 1, but you get the gist. Let's start it off with some bad news. Okay. Wendy's changing prices of their burgers and menu items based on an on-demand basis. What is all this bullshit about? I think we have a page actually to show exactly what it's all about. So we're going to get right to that here. So what are your thoughts and opinions as I pull this up, guys?
It's bullshit.
fluctuating their prices live?
When I initially heard it, I mean, yeah, that's fucked up. I mean, why would just because I'm coming at dinner time, you're gonna charge me $3 extra? I mean,
Better yet,
fast food in general is already fucking expensive. You're gonna start
it's
surging the
Wendy's. It's not. It's
already
not
expensive.
like it's not a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A. It's Wendy's.
Yeah, it's better
You know
than
what I
both.
mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wendy's is better than both of those places you just listed out.
I think you're on drugs. There's no way.
Let's see. Which one of those can you go to help you win a chili contest? Tell me that first. Either.
Wendy's
all right.
It's close. I mean, come on.
I'll give you that.
Fucking Joe Macris signature chili.
Yeah, so
I'm a scumbag.
They're calling this surge pricing. So my initial expectations of all this when I first heard it was you'll be in a drive-through, right? And say you're like 10 cars behind. Someone orders 10 cars ahead of you some food, and they're getting at a cheaper price because the other people between you two also ordered like the same thing. So it's going to be on demand. They're going to have a digital menu that changes prices throughout the day based on fluctuation. This is like live sports betting, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be changing the lines on you middle of the day. Okay, so someone can get a burger 50 cents cheaper 2 car ahead of you because it started becoming high in demand. People are smacking the line, if you will. Driving up that line price.
That's such bullshit.
So it's kind of crazy to think about, and I don't like it at all.
Well, it's not actually happening. I don't know. That should be in that article.
I hope not. Because
did you go back on it?
Yeah, they backtracked on it. It's towards the bottom. I already seen the paragraph.
Company said it plans to use digital menu boards.
It's above. Keep going up a little more here. Okay. Now we're going
It also revealed Wendy's is using its own internal AI model named Frosty. Classic.
While you're looking for that, it's up there more. The McDonald's, which we'll get more in, they already have one of these AI fucking menu things. At least at the Woodville location, where they'll just first ask you if you'll go through your whole order with them. And it's kind of wild. I mean, then there's no price difference or anything, but it's just crazy. You're talking to an AI instead of some fucking weirdo 15-year-old.
It's right here. It says, after making national headlines this week over the plans of dynamic pricing, Wendy's is working to clarify that it doesn't intend to raise prices during peak times after all and won't implement surge pricing. An investor call on February 15th, Kirk Tanner, the president and CEO of the fast food chain, announced they would be testing a fluctuating price model in the future, which he called dynamic pricing.
It's the same shit.
To change prices and menu offerings on the fly at various restaurants. So they're going to test it starting next year, 2025.
So they just renamed it.
Yeah.
No,
I guess
more, that's what they initially. I mean, there's more to it.
They're going to test the dynamic pricing as early as next year, saying it would bring additional flexibility to change the menu more easily and to offer discounts and value offers to our customers.
So here, I don't know. Hours after releasing the initial statement, Wendy's clarified late Tuesday night that the dynamic pricing test would not be used to raise prices and would instead be exclusively used to offer discounts. And
okay.
Wendy's will not implement surge pricing, which is the practice of raising prices when demand is highest. We didn't use that phrase, nor do we plan to implement that practice.
I just feel like that's a classic backtracking of words based on national fucking pounding. Because I don't think one person was like, "That's awesome, man! You can skyrocket prices throughout the day. Hell yeah!" You telling me someone 3-4 cars ahead of me can get a burger cheaper because they ordered the same thing I wanted and it becomes a high demand now? And now I have to order 40-50 cents more expensive now? Bullshit.
Terrific.
But hey, if you can't afford to eat at Wendy's, you can just have cereal for dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Kellogg's is also under fire because of what he had to say. Bobby, take it away as I pull that up.
Yeah, I started seeing a bunch of these videos of like aisles at grocery stores with like everything but Kellogg brand shit being bought, and like people celebrating that shit. So I was like, well, what happened now? Would they like go against the gays or something? Say something wild in the news? And come to find out, that's kind of what. Well, not the gays part, but the CEO of Kellogg's came out. It's basically saying that like, yeah, it costs a lot to go out to eat and eat dinner and shit. So if you can't afford to do that, eat some cereal for dinner.
Oh yeah.
Jack's over here next to me. You'd love to eat some cereal for dinner, I bet.
I don't know about classic cornflakes. That would kind of suck, but Kellogg's has some good offers. They have good offers. We just ranked cereal a couple weeks ago. We know what it's all about. We haven't tried a lot, but we know what it's about.
Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know about boycotting it because if you're too poor to eat cereal or too poor to go out and eat dinner and food, whatever, eat cereal for dinner. I'm not going to boycott Kellogg's over it. You know, I'm not going to like, whatever, you know.
I think the Kellogg's.
I don't hate it either, though.
A bunch
I
of
don't.
stuff.
I mean, I don't. There ain't a whole lot of name brands I really buy these days. You know, outside of like Pops and shit, like waffles and shit. I'm getting the fucking Kroger brand. You know.
I think General Mills has better options, anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Like them shits that in the background of Reese's. That's General Mills. So, but yeah,
Crazy.
people are, you know, because it's some dude that's worth, you know, billions of dollars. That's just basically saying, you know, instead of these fucking, you know, greedy dickheads that are raising all these prices, fuck that. You can eat cereal for dinner and make sure it's Kellogg's. So people are, saying,
what an
you know,
idiot.
fuck you. So I dig it, man. And it seems to be. I mean, I'm sure it's like a fucking slap on the wrist at the end of the day, but people seem to be, you know, going other routes. So, but like you said, I mean, Kellogg's. I don't even know what. Like Frosted Flakes are good. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish we could pull up our cereal thing there, but see where we were at on.
Speaking of Frosted Flakes, though,
Yeah.
no, God rest her soul. My grandmother made the best bowl of Frosted Flakes, hands down.
What'd she make, or how'd you do it?
Sugar?
I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's just the way she just poured it in the bowl or.
Yeah, according to our shit, there was one Kellogg's brand in the S tier, which is Apple Jacks, and in the A tier you got Frosted Flakes, Raisin Bran. How the fuck did Raisin Bran get into A?
Not bad for a healthy cereal.
You come back over starting to.
That's it though, just two.
Hey, what is your dude doing behind you?
All the lights. What happened? What I miss?
Just wait for it. He's trying to climb up there.
Damn it. And that's why you got to watch us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and smash that subscribe button.
Yeah.
But speaking of billionaires, we have another billionaire, this one in India, as he spent millions of dollars to get Rhianna to actually, I could pull it up right here. Quite possibly. Yeah, Rhianna is performing for a billionaire in India. His son was getting married. I think it's his son. One of his children, I should say, just because I don't know. So one of his children were getting married, and it's like a pre-wedding celebration that they were holding. And I believe the starting asking price for this performance that Rhianna did was in the ballpark of $6 million to do this performance. There's other people on the guest list as well, where
that's nuts.
Bill Gates, like stuff like like billionaires. You know the list. But here, let me get this going.
You're right over there.
Boom. There we go.
No.
All smiles after a wedding singing gig, makes millions and gets swag too.
Who says swag anymore?
Stuff we all get. Swag.
Swag.
But yeah, Rhianna put on a performance
That's what I think about every time I hear that anymore.
I don't know if she's still pregnant. Yeah, it's true.
Paper conference or whatever.
Swag. Said a bunch of fucking free shit. But yeah, she put on a performance, man, and she gave it her all. It was a good performance by all accounts. And
112 billion. God damn.
Yep, that's the what's the
shit?
The Forbes net value of this Indian. I think they're royalty. I think the Indian family is royalty from India.
Yeah, I guess
so. But there was another thing I wanted to add to this as well. This isn't the first time this guy has done this sort of thing. I guess his other child got married, and he spent over $100 million for that wedding celebration. And the performer for that one, Beyonce.
Waka Flame. Oh.
No, Beyonce. So this guy's just shoveling out cash to get Beyonce to perform at one kid's wedding, Rhianna to perform at another kid's wedding.
Shit, I mean, if he's willing to shell it out, I mean, she just did one show and she's set for the year. I mean, she was already rich, but still.
Is about her dress all dirty?
6 million?
6 million? I'd come out of paternity leave too to rack up 6 million.
ASAP Rocky, man, he was smart. Shut the club up twice. He's set.
Hell yeah. And I guess this would lead us back, keep it in the music industry. MeekMill.
Yeah, I love that tagline.
Repetitively insists he is not gay.
Oh, here's the thing. The whole shit with Diddy and stuff, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
On what
I'm laughing at this is because the whole, I mean, everything involving with that dude is fucked up. You know, all the alleged stuff. But
yeah,
the funny part is like MeekMill, he is one of the DJ Academics pulled up like the lawsuit, and there's a redacted name that pops up a few times. When we go to the bottom of the thing, there's some asterisks for some of the redacted names, and one of them was a Philadelphia-based rapper that dated Nicki Minaj. That's MeekMill. So he's seen that and started coming out and just like firing off all these tweets, dude. Just basically like doing everything he could to tell everyone that he's not gay. You can see if you in that first little thing right there, it's a video, you don't got to play it, but it shows the redacted part which says he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. And actually underneath there too, a lot of people are saying is Usher, because he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. So Usher's been popping up in that too. But yeah, I mean he went there and he just started firing off all these tweets just saying shit like, I'm reading someone says, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped.
Okay.
He's just going on and on, dude. And there's another really funny one. Like right here it says, when I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. Ask some of your favorites. Pussy don't to control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils.
Yeah, what?
Dude, it was like hours of this, dude, just going on and on. Just like, I swear to God, man, I ain't gay, okay?
Nobody cares, dude.
Just telling people, hey, I ran red lights for it. So,
all right.
Yeah, the lawsuit's fucked up, but it's just the fact that he spent just hours on Twitter just pleading and just trying to talk people into believing that, you know, he would never do any of the stuff that he was alleged to do.
In a sense, doesn't that kind of make it a little bit sus? Or do you think that
defending it so hard? Yeah, that makes it even weirder.
I mean, it definitely didn't like help. It's just going to turn you into a meme.
Like firing off one tweet about it, that's completely fair. Or maybe two to clarify if anything you've messed up on the first. But like you say, he was firing it off.
Yeah, and the worst part, which I'm sure was part of the reason that all that stuff broke anyway, was the day after he dropped his first independent album. So zero people were talking about his album. Everyone's talking about, you know, his whole tirade about how he ain't gay.
Let me pick up this not gay album.
Whether the writer is in possession of a video and will provide a copy of it to the court.
I don't know who that is. I'm not sure. But the
Yeah.
first two, everyone's saying. Well, the first one is very clearly MeekMill off the description.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck?
the second one is, I'm pretty sure, is Usher, because I don't know how many people have a residency and performed at the Super Bowl. So, plus Usher seems like he's kind of a freaky boy.
Interesting. He's a Philly boy as well.
No,
I think he's from Georgia.
Atlanta or some shit. Yeah.
Well, I know that he is a minority owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
There you go.
So there's that. But yeah, Meek Mill's not gay, guys. So he says repetitively.
There we go.
Yes, sir. In other news, we'll keep it in
fuck,
sports. Stop screen there. I'll get back to there. Not Cleveland. LeBron James makes history last night as the only NBA player to ever eclipse the 40,000 point mark. He has etched his name. Obviously, he's a living legend, and obviously he's going to be in the category of the Hall of Fame, and he's rewriting history, being the only player 40,000. And he's like the first player to also, or the youngest player to also reach like 1,000 in each statistical mark: points, assists, rebounds. The fastest player, youngest player to ever do it. First player to ever get 40,000. He surpassed, I think it was last season, was it? Or maybe earlier this season. I'm not sure. Time's just a flat circle, but he obviously eclipsed Akeem for the most points scored in NBA history. Kareem, that's what it is.
Let's make sure we get the names right here. Yep.
Jabbar, right?
Abdul Jabbar. Yep.
Yep. And I think that was last season possibly. But either way, he's just adding to the stats, 40,000 plus for the man from
He's
Akron.
the greatest. He's the greatest of all time. It's simple. No one's ever going to touch that. He's in his 21st season, averaging nearly a triple double. He's going to turn 40 this year.
21 seasons?
It's wild, dude. Yeah, 21 seasons. He's still an elite athlete, elite basketball player. It's insane watching this dude do what he's doing right now. Like, it's nuts. I mean, he's going to eventually hit that fall off, but I don't know, the way he takes care of himself and just how he stays in shape. I mean, everyone, he's been outspoken about how he spends $1 million a year to like keep his body, intact and stuff. Who knows, man? Maybe he's got a couple more years. I know he wants to play with his son, so I think he's still a year or two away from that. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I think that initial record you're talking about, of fastest 1,000, somebody will break that eventually, just because. I mean, it's just such a scoring league anymore. But I don't know about 40K. I mean, look how long it took 38 whatever to get broke. It took a long ass time. So I don't think 48K is ever going to get touched. Shout out to the king.
Yes, sir. Kid from Akron who remembers his roots. Northeast Ohio. Never forget. So is Steph Curry. Steph Curry, same hospital. Coincidence? I don't know. Pretty cool, though.
Why do you know that?
Pretty cool, because that's like the only thing they talked about like for 4 years straight when the Cavaliers and
I think there's, you know who else? Northeast Ohio? Young D-Lo.
DYLF, ladies and gentlemen.
You cannot mention LeBron James and Steph Curry without listing off Dylan Lesevich.
Yes, sir. I think me and the Kelsey boys are born in the same hospital from Cleveland Heights. So there's that little fun fact for you.
Look at that.
They just,
Unreal.
They went off to win Super Bowls and have Hall of Fame careers in the NFL, and I'm a trucker.
You're gonna be in that 1 million club someday. Don't forget it.
Let's go. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Netflix raising their prices again. It seems to be a quarterly gag that Netflix keeps doing here. I'm not sure if it's just like their financial office is like, oh, we didn't do enough last time, we got to keep doing it. But the thing is, it's pissing people off. They keep raising the prices, but not the quality that they provide. What is going on here? Why do they keep raising prices? Is it for an overall plan? Why don't they just set the fucking price to where they want it to be eventually, as opposed to constantly.
Nobody's going to pay that.
The constant raising of prices, though, is what's pissing people off. Like they just did it a couple months ago. I feel like we just talked about it this season.
They did. And then they went and spent $5 billion to have WWE Raw be exclusively on Netflix. So you could kind of sniff it coming. I mean, it's annoying regardless, but the more that they try to get these like brands and shit, like them grabbing Raw is huge, humongous. And especially because supposedly you're going to be able to watch it commercial free. So you got to take out all that fucking ad revenue that a network would get. So
yeah, that's
the more that they do that kind of shit. I know they're going to try to get into like, I know they want to get into like the live sports game and shit. I'm sure at some point you'll be watching fucking NFL games on Netflix. Let's be honest. I mean, we just seen Amazon jumped in the fold. So
Paramount,
nuts, man. The cutting the cord thing, like that shit is dead and buried. You know what I mean? So,
well, here's the thing, though. They need to make that shit a la carte. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick and choose these battles because not everyone's a WWE fan. Why did they have to pay the price if they're just wanting to watch their fucking favorite movies that are on there? You know, they should have it where it's like you want to add a WWE feature to your Netflix account, then you pay an extra X amount of dollars.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have tier lists for sure. They'll have a tiered pricing.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine if they do it that way. But to make everyone pay because you made it's like I want a new car, right? So everyone in the household has to pitch in a little bit more on the other, more responsible bills because I have a $700 car payment now I have to make. You want to make everyone
sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, get the kids need to get a fucking job.
Yeah. Daddy wants a new vehicle. Pony
Get your ass to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now that you put it that way.
Go ahead, Netflix.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Obviously, they're more successful than I when it comes to that, and people are still going to pay for it. So, they'll take the criticism.
They figured out how to. They cracked the code as far as because at first it was great. I mean, you didn't have all these. There was no Disney. Like initially, it was like Netflix and Hulu. You had the fucking big two. That was it.
Shit was Netflix forever by itself.
Fucking all these cable networks came in, Peacocks, Discovery, Paramount, all these shits that have all these exclusive fucking titles, The Office, fucking all that shit. And they figured out that they can fucking hold on to these shows because Netflix, obviously, they had all that shit. Netflix had The Office for however long. I mean, fuck,
a decade at least.
You watched it a trillion times when it was on fucking Netflix and Breaking Bad and all these things, and now all these fucking companies at HBO Max, like they're just fuck that. We're gonna keep our own shit, come out with our own apps, and that's the thing. It sucks because a lot of these apps that everyone has anymore, you really only got it for one thing. Like Peacock, if they didn't have the WWE Network, I would not fucking have that. So they figured out, if you got one fucking big thing that has got a big ass niche audience, they're gonna come and pay the price every month, and it sucks.
Well, like when Game of Thrones was out, we paid for that. You know what I mean?
That's what I did too with The Last of Us. I was subscribed to HBO Max for the season, and then just dropped. Which that's just gonna have to be how it is. Just subscribe for a certain show, and then when you're done, just dump it off. But
watch it. I mean, you start doing contracts and shit.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to D-Lo Vision as we talked about the Chizza last week, where KFC has a new menu item that dropped.
Our guy here has got a little. You got a review too, because Joe had one too.
No, I don't have a review, but this is the pixelated version here of what it was supposed to look
actually
like.
Looks better than the first one. For some reason, I don't know why.
But yeah,
I hate that you're using that.
Yeah, they got the chicken with the what you call it, Bobby? The redneck marinara.
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm. That's what it was. Yep. The redneck parm. So
Joe, you grabbed it. You sent us a picture. Obviously, like you said, it looked nothing like the photo.
Not at all. Look how shitty that is.
Now, is that the full one, or did you get the half?
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah. So come to find out, this bitch is $10.
Yeah.
I did try to order it the other day on the app, but For some reason, it wouldn't go through. But like I was telling you guys, I think it was just God saving me from ordering from the. Because the closest one I was at the time was the Woodville Road location in Northwood, and I think anyone around this area knows that ain't the one to go to. So I think the big guy up there was trying to save me from that.
Just look how slopped together that is.
Yeah, you know what this looks like? They grabbed the fucking chicken breast from a heat lamp tray. They placed some marinara, a couple peps, some cheese, threw it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
There's 3 pepperonis on it, and 2 of them aren't on it. No.
Yeah, I'm sure they were supposed to, because that's what it looks like in the photo.
Look at it though. It's literally.
The cheese looks sus. Like it's barely melted. Like it just looks like some plastic cheese.
I tried it. I didn't eat that much of it. I was not. I was telling you guys, it was like a 4 out of 10. You know, like it was edible.
The only thing saving it was just, I'm sure the chicken itself was.
Yeah, it was decent.
Chicken's good, but yeah, man. I mean, but we called it. That's exactly what we knew you'd get. You know what I mean?
Look how shitty it is. Look, it's like slopped together so bad.
Yeah,
half the shit's not on it. Yeah,
it's bad. I mean, zero effort.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look appetizing.
Don't worry, it fucking wasn't. It was like I rated at the idea was cool, so that's 1 point, and then it was edible and it was also warm, so I'll give it a 3.
So this is probably something that now this is a menu item that should be for a limited time, right?
Yeah, it should have ended yesterday,
dude. I mean, what the fuck?
I didn't know it was $10. And the wife picked it up for me, so she just bought it because I get what I want.
Worth trying, but there's no way.
Yeah. I wouldn't get this on the regular. There's no way, dog.
Yeah, I mean, you had to try it for science, but
yeah.
I mean, goddamn, you're spending $10. At least fucking put the pepperonis on top. Goddamn.
Yeah, 2 of them are off, and then like they said, the cheese it wasn't melted. I don't know. It was like a hot piece of chicken with like cold shit on top. Zero effort.
I want to try it.
There's a smaller version for like $6, so I think it's like half that size. So Dilo, maybe you can be the one.
Does that come with 1.5 pepperonis?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, and probably not even on top of it. So
on the side. Shit.
Those are for dipping pepperonis. That's what those are.
Right. Well, we go from the Colonel Sanders to the ba-da-ba-ba-ba. WcDonalds. It ain't McDonald's anymore. It's WcDonalds. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new sauce on our hands. The WcDonald's sauce. And Bobby and I both have tried it. So it's actually pretty good.
Are you getting the insider on the show to talk about this? Because before you explained.
Do you want to know what it's about?
Yeah, so
I know what it's about.
Before, I just had a straight assumption that I was like, this is kind of fucking racist. They got this Asian-inspired sauce, so we got to do a whole fucking anime.
No, you want to know what it's about? I got you. I can tell you, so you don't gotta.
You got it, or you want me to get a cold call?
I can tell. Well, we can do both, but it's just like a running theme throughout like anime that instead of using the McDonald's symbol, they use this WcDonald's. You know what I mean? They just flip it upside down. It's in a bunch of different shit. It's in like, you ever hear like Gundam Wing? There's a Gundam Wing movie that's in that. It's in Inuyasha. It's in Cowboy Bebop. It's in a bunch of shit. It's just
ain't no Whack Arnold's though.
They don't got the McRib.
Guess what's back? The rib sandwich, and you ain't getting one.
You want sandwich? You gotta go through me. That's the best shit. But yeah, that's all it is. I don't know what flavor it is. They got all sorts of funny shit. Like, what the hell? The sandwiches are like the Big Whack, shit like that. They got just nuggets. You know what I mean? But the Big Whack is like the sandwich. You calling her?
It's called in Coming to America.
I don't know.
It was like a McDonald's knockoff too. I don't remember it. Yeah, we haven't done a call on the show in a while. I mean, you feel so inclined?
Yeah, this could go a million ways.
McDowell's.
Yeah, there it is.
McDowell's, yeah. All right, we'll see how this works.
Yes.
Hey, you're live on TSP. I'm cold calling you real quick, okay? I hope that's okay. Hi. Hi. That's my beautiful daughter. I need to talk to mommy real quick. She has to be my anime insider.
Why are you calling me?
Why?
Because you had the explanation of why they have it called WcDonalds for the
Well, first
WcDonald's
off,
sauce.
Jen, welcome to the show. Me and Joe, we're big fans of you, by the way. Yeah, so appreciate you answering the call. But we apparently the lore behind the WcDonald's sauce, so we need to get your expertise.
It's from the anime of The Devil is a Part-Timer.
That's what it was, yeah. So basically, what was a devil working at a McDonald's that was called WcDonald's?
Basically,
I know it's a cold call. Welcome to the show.
and you could have maybe
If I give you a warning, it would-
told me.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, and here's the thing. In typical Dylan fashion, we told him to do just that, but he want to do it this way. So,
well, then it wouldn't be a cold call. It'd be a lukewarm call. So,
Oh, why didn't you just ask me to come upstairs?
well, I figured,
also,
knowing you,
said that as well.
if you want to come upstairs, come up and explain it.
Wait,
Like, I figured you were busy. I just wanted your expertise because I know you watch anime and you had the explanation. And Bobby thought McDonald's was being racist.
Yeah, see, as the Asian guy of
No.
the show, I seen this and I'm like, okay, this is Asian-inspired sauce. And then there's like an anime campaign. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know there was a whole background to this.
No, it's just the devil. He gets tired of being where he is. Comes up to the world and starts having a part-time job at McDonald's.
you went
Is it
from
good
hell to
Joe's?
hell.
Okay.
I don't.
You never watched it?
I watched probably like 2 episodes, but it didn't pique my interest.
Okay.
But-
Dylan made it sound like he would watch like the entire series. And would
I didn't
do
make it
that.
sound like that. I just said
But
you
this
watched
is-
the anime.
A good explanation.
I do
though,
watch
'cause I
anime.
had zero. Do you like Dragon
I
Ball Z?
recommend it. So I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z since 2015. So
Wow, you need to change that. I mean, Dragon Ball Super was pretty good.
right now I am rewatching Tokyo Ghoul.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know any of this.
That's
Yeah.
I can tell
Classic.
Dylan have zero interest in any of that shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him to watch anime with me, but he won't. I wanted him to watch JJK with me. Wanted him
I
to
started
watch.
that actually.
Well,
I love
If-
JJK.
I'm like
you find
3
an
episodes
anime-
in.
If you find an anime about sports gambling, you got them locked in.
Dude, they
Go
got
watch-
anime
go watch
about
them all.
basketball and shit. They got all sorts of wild shit.
Yeah, they got a volleyball one. It's like Haraku, something like that. Just watch it.
This is why you're the anime expert, our anime
Not really.
insider.
Not really.
Well, thank you for your insight. Sorry for cold calling you. I'll warn you
Oh,
next time.
Yeah, just text me because I feel like I'm just on the spot.
100% are, that's why.
Being on the
And
spot.
and here's the thing, she's in your house. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So-
Exactly.
She's downstairs.
You probably could have yelled.
You could have been like, "Hey, can you come up here?" or like
Well-
something.
We have the capabilities of phone calls now. I just wanted to use it, okay?
I know it's like you're
Here's the
kind of
thing,
hiding me.
I have
still.
one more question before we let you go, Jen.
Mhm.
Because we know that you had aspirations to start streaming. When you getting in the game?
When I don't know actually. I'm kind of lazy on that. I want to
Fair.
start, but so you know how the background looks, behind Dylan, it's very boring, and I
Yeah.
want to like set up shelves there and like put some collectibles up there, kind of
Yep.
make it look appealing. So when I start doing that, I'll probably start streaming. So if you see stuff behind Dylan now, that's when you know it's about to start.
You could just
All right.
get green screen and put anything you
That
want
too, green
behind it.
screen. Yeah.
That's what Dylan said too.
That's what I do.
That'd be cool.
It's
Well,
like
when
40
it
bucks.
does finally get going, we'll have to bring on the show so we can plug the channel and stuff, and we'll make sure you're on the show, and you know that you're going to be on the show and all that stuff. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, thank you for answering some of our questions about the sauce. It's a great sauce, by the way, but I just had no idea what the background was. So we appreciate you clearing some of that up.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time, honey. I'll see you after the show when I come downstairs.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
There we are.
Oh, young D-Lo, man. You just, you gotta back in. Yeah, folks. Dylan called someone that was one floor beneath him or above him, one of the two.
Yeah.
But anyways, that makes sense because I had zero clue. I just seen like an anime. And the thing is, like the bags that they have right now that they throw your shit in are pretty cool. I'll give them that. But the sauce itself, I liked a lot. It's like a sweet chili, like you get hints of like some soy, umami and shit, and it reminded me of like a General Tso's. Like if you get it like a,
It looks like it.
Which the irony of this is an anime thing, but it reminds me of a Chinese food item. But General Tso's chicken, so it's kind of it's like sweet, got a little bit of heat, and goes great with the nuggets. And I had our guy, Paul Tippy, try them too because we were having a discussion earlier this week because he was very much up in arms about the Wendy's situation, as we were, but then started to trash their shit. So we had a little discourse, and then I eased tensions when I told him, "You gotta try this new sauce," and he agreed as well. Dylan, what were your thoughts?
Oh, it is great. It is very great. Nice sweet chili flavor, a little spice kick to it as well. It's a nice delight. It was sublime, if you will, And I'd probably give it, out of all their sauces, it'd probably be like top 3 of their sauces right now. I think
Probably, I'd agree with that. That's good, man. I might even have to
What's your go-to? Sweet and sour?
Fuck you.
I don't know.
No.
I don't do that.
I think typically though, it's like before this sauce came out,
Not barbecue, motherfucker. Let's be real.
Hot mustard or something like that.
I don't like their bag. Their hot mustard is good. I like their buffalo. I usually get a buffalo and ranch. Dip the nugget in one, and then the other.
Oh, there you go.
It's great. They got a really good buffalo sauce.
That and they had I'm pretty sure it was them. Oh no, I think it was Wendy's, but they had like a ghost pepper ranch. I think it was Wendy's that had that though.
I think you're right about that. I remember seeing that advertisement.
Yeah, it was good, but I mean, it was the furthest thing away from like ghost pepper as far as like there's no spice.
Yeah, you're right.
It was good sauce. It tastes.
It was good. It was.
But that round out the mill.
We have one more thing to round it out. A loaded mill that was. Let me get this thing off here. Bang and bang. And we have one more thing to share here. A millionaire preacher, Kenneth Copeland, has been resurfaced an old video that people are acknowledging that maybe is not the holiest of people.
No shit.
No, I've seen this video. Yeah, he's a creep, first off, and then second, it just shows you how much of a scam the mega churches are.
And this video is brought to you by Inside Edition.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, my question then, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes. And
all right,
here's what happened. We flew in 21 days, 70 hours, 40,000 miles, touched 5 continents, and preached face to face personally with 125,000 people.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Okay.
We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well, let me ask you.
Avoiding the question, that guy is
Redirect,
a certified. Yeah, he might be possessed, man. I don't know what the fuck he is. He's
Him and that Joel Osteen, all those guys are just a bunch of fucking crooks, man. And it's crazy.
Joel Osteen with the perm. Is that to do with the perm?
Pay, well, they get out of paying taxes and all that stuff.
Hey, say what you want about Kenneth Copeland, the man we just listened to there. Do not forget that he himself, with a single hand through your TV screen, cured everyone from COVID-19.
Remember that meme song that had him in it for COVID? I'll find it for you. I'll send it to you guys later. It's stupid.
Yeah, that guy is fucking weird, dude. Like, you know that the Dark Knight like soundtrack where it has like the screechy like strings, like the violin. He threw that behind the background of him talking like that, dude, and it's like the background sound kind of gets higher pitched, louder and louder. Dude, it's like a perfect. Like that dude has at least under 3.5 bodies under his floorboards.
The Wind of God. That's what the song is.
Yeah, he's fucked up for sure. And yeah, he's definitely seems crooked behavior.
Let's get away from that devil.
That wraps it up for Around the Mill.
All right. We're gonna jump into this week's TSP Tiers, and we're doing something a little more simpler this week since it's just us. We're doing Pop Tarts. I don't eat them as much these days, but you know, younger days, absolutely.
They were go-to, man.
There's a couple that are absolutely goated that we'll be rolling with here, and there's some I've seen I've definitely never tried. So,
but
this week, Dylan, you don't have to add any. Well, you can add an F if you want, but we have the haven't tried but want to, and then the haven't tried but do not want to options on this one. So. I think I've had
I won't add an F. I mean, it's Pop Tarts. Is there a Pop Tart out there that's really that bad? I haven't tried an F Pop Tart at least.
Yeah, so. I mean, there's gonna be some shitty ones that can go in D, but like some of them, I know they do like the unfrosted ones now, and it's like, what the fuck's the point there? Unfrosted fucking Pop Tart. So let's get it rocking, baby.
All right, let's run through it. I have no idea what these are, but that one looks like Fruity Loops Pop Tart.
Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks. That's right. Yep. Apple Jacks Pop Tart pie. More like
I had those, and I was very excited because you know Apple Jacks cereal is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I had these. I threw in it. They're like a C.
I've never had those ones.
I haven't either. C. Yeah. That's kind of disappointing, honestly.
Yeah. Now the second one, I think it says it's banana bread.
Never had that. But does that sound cool?
Never had it, but I would try it.
I'm not an artificial banana guy, but if you guys want to put it in ones that you want to try, go ahead.
That one looks like maybe banana pudding pie. I wish they titled these motherfuckers, man.
They're on the box. So
yeah,
we got banana bread and then banana cream pie. So I think we all love a good cream pie, but you throw that banana in there.
You beat me to it.
Banana cream pie is my favorite.
Yeah, I bet.
So you try it?
I bet Panama Red.
Leave me alone. I'm MeekMill out here.
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Not always.
Oh shit. That's fucking.
What the hell is
Blueberry
this one?
is S tier for me.
You like that?
Blueberry, dude, the bomb.
Wait, did you say you had tried those, Joe?
No, I want to.
Oh, okay.
I'm banana cream pie curious.
Blueberry for sure is S tier, unless you guys say otherwise.
S tier's fine. Yeah.
They ain't bad.
Boston cream donut, never had.
And it.
I would try it. No,
I would try it. Yeah.
next
This one's
one's.
cinnamon?
Next one's the all-time greatest. My book. Brown sugar cinnamon. Shit. Toasted.
Ain't bad.
God damn.
Cherry, probably like B.
Cherry's up there for me. That's my blueberry.
Really?
Yep. There's a couple of them in there.
C for the chocolates for me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, is that the unfrosted one or like that shitty drizzle frost? It looks like.
Yeah. So that's probably
Chocolate
what
chip.
D. D for chocolate chip.
That's fine. Yeah,
C.
it's not frosted.
Yeah.
Chocolate fudge, you can do B. You throw that in the toaster. I mean, it's a good little.
Which one's that?
This one fudge, B,
Chocolate fudge, yeah.
and then this one. There we go. Now
This
I'm
is
with you.
limited edition chocolate mocha. It's Dunkin' Donuts, so
Interesting.
I
I never had it.
I wouldn't want to try it out of.
I don't want no part of that.
Really?
Yep.
Damn it! I would try it.
You're a hillbilly.
Fuck a Dunkin'. Says chocolatey churro. Never have it. I would definitely try that. Chocolate.
I'm with that.
Probably good. I don't know what the fuck that next one says.
Is that chocolate strawberry? Strawberry chocolate.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. I know what you do. Zoom. Hit view on your shit and just zoom in. You'll be able to.
You can hold control and scroll.
Where do I find that at?
On your keyboard?
Way better, dude. That's way better. That chocolatey strawberry is that one we're on now.
Yeah, chocolate strawberry. Never
had it.
I would try.
Never had.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
Damn it. There we go.
Cinnamon roll. A. It's good.
Never had it, but I'll agree with you.
Cinnamon roll.
Sounds good.
You've had it, you said?
Yeah.
Where does it? A?
Yeah. Confetti cupcakes. B. Pretty good.
That's an A for sure.
What is that, Oreo?
Yeah.
That's one of my
Cookies and
favorite
cream.
ones.
That's A for sure.
Yeah. What is it,
This is
apple?
Yeah, it looks like this.
Yeah, I never had frosted crisp apple. I bet I would like it. I've never had it, but I want to try it.
Same.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've had this.
Eggo one? Those are
The Eggo
fucking
one?
horrible.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
not
say,
that bad,
I had
dude.
really high hopes on those. 'Cause
Yeah.
it sounds good on paper, but it really wasn't anything special. I mean,
I didn't like them at all.
Probably go. I would say B, but we'll meet in the middle between D and B. C.
Pop Tart Fruit Loops. I never have it. I would try. That'd be interesting.
sounds cool.
Especially
I bet that's
looks
good.
like you get the Fruit Loops on there, so they're probably solid. I ain't trying to craft a house, so that can go in there. Do not want to try. Same with grape. I've never had grape. That shit probably sucks.
That
ass.
does not sound good at all. A great
I like
Pop Tart.
like a jelly toast type deal.
Yeah, maybe. What is that
This
one?
is Simply something.
Simply, so that's probably some healthier version. I don't want to try that either.
Yeah, it's healthy.
I'm already
I
eating
ain't
a
going
Pop Tart. You know what
I
I
ain't-
mean?
I was gonna say I ain't coming to Pop Tarts to get my vitamins and minerals. Hot fudge sundae to me is an A. dude.
That's honestly that might be my favorite one.
I don't really ever like. I know these are supposed to be like quote unquote breakfast items, but that's like a
Dude, I'm
Sounds
saying
like
that
a
one's
dessert type
S
thing.
tier.
especially back in my fucking Weedo days. Shit,
This is Jolly Rancher.
I've never had any of the Jolly Ranchers. I don't even know
No.
if I
I
want
would-
to try any of those. to be
I wouldn't
honest.
try it. No.
It doesn't sound appealing.
Jolly Rancher. This is the green apple Jolly Rancher. This is the watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I like
didn't know
all
they
the
made
actual
those.
candies, but I don't know about on a Pop Tart.
Is this
Was that one
lemon
like
cream
lemon?
pie?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck. I've never
Mm-mm.
had it. I wouldn't want to fuck with it.
Not a lemon boy.
I would try it though. I would.
Does lemon boy sound racist? I don't mean it to be.
I just want to say it for the record. I would.
Lemon boy.
It's like right?
That says marshmallow hot chocolate limited edition. Never have it. I would absolutely try that.
Yeah, I would dip it in hot chocolate.
What's this one here? This is Crush with the pop.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Never
I'll
had.
pass.
Wouldn't want it. Same with any of the Simplies. Put them not. Absolutely not.
I said miss me. What is that?
What's this one?
PB&J strawberry. Never have it. I would love to try that. That's probably
It's probably good.
Yeah, if
out of the
if it's
toaster. Probably fire.
If it's PB&J grape, probably not. But I'll do the
I'm
strawberry.
I'm assuming we're toasting these and not microwaving them.
2 minutes ago,
Yeah,
you said you'd want to try the frosted grape.
What?
You just said
Oh.
you would try the
Yeah.
frosted grape. Probably good. Fucking toast with jelly.
Well, I just said it was probably like a toast and jelly. I don't know. Let's be honest here. I try most of these motherfuckers because you can't make an opinion until you try.
True.
Okay.
Peach cobbler. See, I haven't had a lot of these. I would try that too. That's probably a banger.
Where the fuck are these at?
I don't know. I'm not a peach guy.
Pretzel.
I like
What?
pretzel salted caramel. I've had that, and that's an A. Banger.
Nice.
Banger.
Pumpkin
Who's this
spice.
giant bar? Fuck, get that out of here.
Gotta ask her guy, does
Yeah.
it spice?
Yeah, we ask her. That's what I say.
I want no part of that. No part of that at all.
Yeah.
I've had
Busted
it.
raspberry.
I'll
is a
probably
B.
put it at like a C with the Eggo.
What was this one?
C for raspberry.
Raspberry. B.
B.
Yeah, same with red velvet was pretty good. I give that a B.
Yeah, that sounds good.
A&W
Absolutely.
root beer.
Get that out
No,
of my fucking
get the fuck.
face.
Yeah.
No
Terrible. The worst kind of root beer. The only type of root beer. If your root beer is used for root beer floats, it's not a good root beer.
I don't know about that.
What?
A&W root beer is the worst root beer.
Okay, but
Why?
that's fine. But what you just said doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hey, if guts get
Wouldn't
complimented
you
with
want
some-
a good root beer? For a
Yeah,
root beer?
like
No,
a
you don't-
Barks.
you don't taint a good root beer with vanilla ice cream.
I don't
Okay.
think adding vanilla ice cream to anything is tainting it.
You,
You were confused.
when
Just say-
A&W
well,
root
here's
beer
the thing.
is
Just say
only
you don't
good
like
with
root beer
vanilla ice cream.
floats. There's no one out there that's off that because I mean I don't really see them anymore anyway. It seems like it's kind of an old school thing, but if anyone's offering a root beer float, they're not gonna be like, all right, get the shitty root beer out. This guy wants a float.
Well, it's kind of like the argument with Corona.
Fucking,
Corona Light. With the
Get the
Coronas,
Big K root beer.
Yeah.
Corona's not a good beer if you need a lime with it.
Is it goofy?
Do
Do you eat plain burgers?
No, I eat cheeseburgers. That's a different.
No,
different
no.
sandwich.
There you go. Your burgers are asshole.
Your
Nope.
burgers suck. You gotta taint them with
Nope.
cheese.
Not the same.
You're
Not the
tainting them
same.
with cheese.
Okay, so that's fine. You get cheese and that's it, right? You don't put nothing, no condiments.
Not the same. We're not the same argument here.
What's the difference?
Food and drink.
Mm.
What?
It's food and
Yeah,
drink.
I'm dropping it. I'm not doing this with this guy today.
What about your mixed drink? Let's go keep it drinks then, because you just don't want to prove that we're popping your bubble here. Your mixed drinks.
What about it?
You're buying like a shittier, I don't know, cola for your Captain and Cokes or anything like that, or you're using Coke, Pepsi.
Are you trying to defend A&W here? Are you saying A&W is a good root beer?
Now
No.
you're
Are you saying
deflecting.
A&W?
No, your opinion of because you mix it ruins it, or because you use it to mix is trash. It makes no
You
sense.
said if you have to add anything to it, it sucks. So then we're giving multiple examples, but you're deflecting.
I wish I had a soundboard because I'd play Kenneth Copeland right now.
I'd play.
No, I didn't.
Cockpot.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
anyways, put the A&W. I don't want to try it. Fuck that. S'mores is an S tier.
That might, yeah. So that might be one of the best one. What the fuck?
Snickerdoodle is like an A, dude. Snickerdoodle is really good. But
I've never
I
had
don't
it,
know.
but it's probably banger.
I like a cinnamon.
Strawberry. S.
Strawberry is a classic one, dude.
Yeah, strawberry's S. I said
What is
strawberry
that?
milkshake. Never had it. I would try it though.
I'll try it.
And then we just tried these sugar cookie Pop Tarts because they were at that Ollie store, and those were really fucking good.
That place, that's where I got the Eggo ones from.
A.
Yeah. A for sure. Yeah, those are good.
Strawberry
these
banana.
next couple, like these are all tropical mango.
No.
No try. I wouldn't try it. And then these next 3 are unfrosted.
So probably A.
Yes.
for
So blueberry, I mean, they're blueberry and brown sugar cinnamon next to. Those can probably still live in like B because the inside's still gonna be fire. But you gotta have that frosting on top, man.
You got to. Same with the
Same
strawberry.
with
right?
strawberry. Strawberry go B, yeah. Never had this vanilla latte Dunkin'. I probably wouldn't. It'd probably be weird. Same with watermelon. That's probably gonna be gross.
That doesn't sound appealing at all. What is that one? Is that the wild berry?
Wild berry
Yeah,
frosted
wild berry.
malt.
S.
Yeah, wild berries.
No
really
fucking
good.
around.
There it is.
So they're really. So yeah, we didn't even need a D or F, but it's good stuff, man. I love a good Pop Tart. You know, every once in a while. The kids obviously do too.
Wild berry was my favorite. You ever fuck with toaster strudels? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Is that even a thing anymore?
Yeah, they're still out there.
I feel like I get a little older. I just forget about stuff I used to eat.
I needed like just a smidge more frosting, dude, in the little packets. Never,
Yeah.
I could never, because on the fucking commercial, you're able to do the fucking squigglies all across. I could only get like 3/4 of the way down.
How thick you putting them lines down?
I mean, I just cut in the little corner and just, you know.
Yeah, you go 1/2-inch lines? God damn.
Sometimes I'd, be a couple times where I would
sorry, Willie,
fuck
you're not getting a
myself.
frosting.
So I'd use 2 at a time, then you get to the end, and you don't have one for the last one. You're like, fuck.
I'd rather have half frosting than no frosting.
Yeah.
That's ass. That sucks. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this last toaster strudel.
Yeah.
It's just that in a box by itself. No packet.
They had like the like breakfast ones. Well, I mean they're all breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, the egg and
meat
stuff in
eggs
them.
and shit. Those were pretty fire too. I like those. I'd always have to run it through the toaster twice though, because it'd be one of those situations where the corners are on fire, middle's ice.
Shit, the toaster we had sucked. So it'd like burn the corners and the inside would be cold. I'm like, wow. Yeah. I almost wanted to microwave it then toast it, but I wasn't hip to that kind of shit yet. What a crazy idea.
Yeah, and then our guy here, or I guess we're just going forever.
He's probably an A&W root beer. Look at him. Did you go get your favorite root beer?
Nope.
And here's the thing too, root beer kind of sucks. So the only way I really ever would consume it was in a root beer float.
There is this type of root beer. It's sold in those glass bottles. It's like the 4-pack ones, like for $5 at Meijer. Dude,
oh, the IVC or whatever.
It's like no, not that one. It's damn it, man! I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I've only had it twice.
They have like an orange. They do like an orange cream and like a couple.
No, it wasn't that one at all. They're like fire brewed. It's like fire brewed root beer, and they're really fucking good. They have like a cream soda one. They have a root beer that's like brewed with like a honey. So they have like a honey brew. Oh man,
we're getting way too white, man. So we need to get out of here.
What do you mean?
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Good show, just the boys. We got our guy as of right now. Matt Schmees, I believe, or no, he's coming the week after. So it'll just be us again next week. And then I think our boy Matt Schmees after that. So one more episode with us, just the guys. Then we got Matt Schmees, and then I think that'll be it for guests until April. But we got some good ones coming. So down the pipeline, I'm excited. So TSP is a rolling. Like I said, working on the vlog here for my little trip to Cleveland this weekend. We'll have that out, and make sure you guys are hitting like, subscribing. The subscribers have been trickling in, which has been nice. So we're inching our way up, and views have been pretty good too lately. So I think the people have been enjoying the guests that we've had on and some of their stories. I know I got a lot of people that were talking to me about the exhibit story and just how just everything he's done has just been a full crock of shit in the last 20 years. So it's been fun, man. So hopefully next week we'll have some good news as far as having a grill here and one that's intact.
Maybe.
You know,
Maybe.
we'll talk about what's on the weekend menu. So keep you guys' fingers crossed. Good positive vibes only. D'Lo, I hope you know, your bankroll gets above 0. If not, maybe it's time for a little break ski. We'll see. But keep you in my thoughts, man. Good luck. But for now, you know what time it is.
Yes, sir. It's a wrap up here for 169 of TSP. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up on the video on our YouTube channel. That's at TSP_2019. Be sure to give us a follow for all the news and latest updates of TSP for episode drop releases, etc. at TSP_2019 on X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. From myself, Bobby, and Joe, I hope you all have a wonderful week, friends. Stay safe and have a wonderful, I already said that, but hey, for the second time, have a wonderful week, friends.